kindness, patience, humility. These are more than just good habits. They're part of the seven heavenly virtues, the spiritual counterparts to the seven deadly sins. While the sins pull us inward toward selfishness and destruction, the virtues guide us outward toward others, toward goodness, and toward a more meaningful life. Today, we're exploring each of these powerful virtues, what they mean, why they matter, and how you can start living them every day. First up is chastity. Now, chastity is often misunderstood as simply about abstaining from physical intimacy, but it goes deeper. At its core, chastity is about purity of heart, mind, and intention. It means having self-control, respecting others, and honoring the sacredness of love and commitment. In everyday life, chastity invites us to form relationships built on trust, dignity, and purpose, not impulsive desire or objectification. Next is temperance, the virtue of moderation. It teaches us to resist excess, whether in food, drink, pleasure, or even ambition. In a world that often shouts more is better, temperance whispers, enough is enough. It's not about denying joy, but about enjoying things in balance. Practicing temperance means knowing when to pause, when to say no, and when to choose peace over indulgence. The third virtue is charity, also known as love. But not just romantic love. This is agape love, selfless, giving, and unconditional. Charity is at the heart of all the virtues because it's through love that we connect, heal, and grow. It means giving not just your money or your time, but your heart, showing kindness, empathy, and concern for others without expecting anything in return. Whether it's helping a neighbor, forgiving a wrong, or simply being present for someone who's hurting, charity is love in action. Then we have diligence, the virtue of hard work and persistence. It stands in contrast to sloth or laziness and challenges us to take responsibility for our lives. Diligence isn't just about grinding or hustle culture. It's about showing up, even when it's hard, and giving your best effort. Whether you're building a career, raising a family, or pursuing personal growth, diligence is the fuel that moves you forward with purpose and integrity. Fifth is patience, a virtue that's never been more needed than in today's fast-paced world. Patience is the ability to endure delay or hardship without anger, to wait without bitterness, and to accept that life doesn't always unfold on our schedule. It means extending grace to others and to ourselves. With patience, we can face trials calmly, handle relationships with empathy, and make better decisions by avoiding impulsive reactions. Next is kindness, which might seem simple, but it's deeply powerful. Kindness is compassion in motion. It's choosing gentleness over harshness, understanding over judgment, and empathy over indifference. In a world where cruelty is often louder, kindness is a quiet revolution. Every small act, a smile, a compliment, a helping hand, ripples outward, sometimes changing someone's whole day or even their life. And finally, humility, the virtue that keeps our ego in check. Humility doesn't mean thinking less of yourself, but thinking of yourself less. It's recognizing that you don't have all the answers, that others matter just as much as you do, and that there's always more to learn. Humility allows us to grow, to listen, and to admit when we're wrong. It opens the door to wisdom, gratitude, and true connection with others. The seven heavenly virtues aren't about being perfect. They're about striving. They give us a direction to walk in, even when we stumble. They challenge us to rise above selfishness and choose something higher: love over hate, discipline over excess, and humility over pride. So, which virtue do you feel called to work on right now? Let us know in the comments. If this video inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could use a little light in their day. We post weekly videos on wisdom, virtue, and living with purpose, so stay tuned for more. Remember, virtue isn't about judgment, it's about direction. And every day,